Welcome back to Brightwood High News, your source for the latest update. Recently, there have been rumors circulating about a sophomore student claiming that she is being followed by a boy. Some of you may be familiar with this, while others may not. He's often seen as an antisocial, and there are whispers that he might be a stalker. Several girls have been reported being followed by him late at night. Sounds creepy, right? To find out the truth, let's look at the reality on the ground through an interview by one of our reporters. The stage is set, the curtain down, let the drama unfold.
Hey, excuse me.
Yes?
Do you know about the latest news about the stalker? What's your take on it?
I'm totally agree. It's freaking me out. They says Henry is stalker. Honestly, it doesn't surprise me. He's been shady since day one.
Tell me your opinion about the stalker, guys. It is still just a gossip. How true is it?
I don't know, but everyone's talking about it on Instagram and Twitter, so it can be a hoax, right?
I told you, he's a weirdo. My friend from another class said Shasha was followed in the middle of the night by that guy after attending birthday Carla party. He was holding a weird bottle and his face covered with a mask. She got scared and ran. And then he started running after her.
Wait, what? Sasha and Carla is a neighbor. Her house is not far. Come on.
I don't know, but either way, this guy is creepy.
I see. Thank you for your comment. Okay. Bye. Perhaps you're feeling a bit puzzled right now. After all, news is meant to deliver facts, not indulge in gossip without verifying its accuracy. But fear not, because that's precisely what we are here to address. Following our investigation and direct interview with the individuals involved, we've uncovered the truth behind all these rumors. It turns out none of it holds any merit. Hence, a late night outing were simply a result of his mother's frequent illness, requiring him to pick up medicines. In fact, he was completely unaware of the gossips surrounding him and how it managed to circulate. A rumor has the potential to unfairly tarnish an innocent person's reputation, which is why it's crucial to seek out of the truth before passing judgment. That's all the investigation we can get. I return to the studio.
In light of the fact that social media has become the epicenter of information dissemination, and acknowledging the undeniable relevance of today's youth, upon it, we find ourselves confronted with a pressing issue. Often, teenagers struggle to discern between factual news and hoax. Hence, there arises a crucial need for enlightenment on how to prevent the recurrence of rumors like the ones that surfaced in our school this week. Let's extend a warm welcome to Miss Rani as the counseling teacher, and we eagerly wait to hear the insight about this.
Okay, thank you so much for having me, Rana. Thank you for the warm welcome, of course. And we talk about hoax, and while we talk about hoax, social media have big parts of it, right? So social media has become a central hub of information in our lives, especially for your generation, right? Gen Z and the teenagers nowadays who heavily relies on these platforms or social media. And however, this dependence comes with a significant challenges as well, and particularly the difficulty in distinguishing between the fact and the false information, or we know as hoaxes. And the unwanted incident at our school that happened recently is a prime example of the chaos that can happen or that can ensue from the spread of misinformation or the hoax itself. And the danger of hoaxes lies in their ability to spread quickly and widely, even often faster than the truth, right? So false information can cause unnecessary panic, damage reputations, and create a toxic environment. Yeah, right? So teenagers who are still developing their critical thinking skills are particularly vulnerable to believing and sharing unverified information.
Okay, and how about the strategies like how we prevent the misinformation about this hoax?
So, Rana, as a teacher, as a counseling teacher, I have some strategies to us for implement to prevent the spread of misinformation on the or the hoax itself. So the first one that I have to say is that about literacy. We nowadays literacy is not about just reading an information. It's more than that. Media literacy. Information. So incorporating media literacy into our curriculum so that students can equip with the skills to critically evaluate the information they encounter by online and teaching them to identify credible sources, check facts, and think critically without, about the content that they have just read, right? So the second one is encouraging students to be skeptics or encouraging skepticism. So students should be encouraged by the whole environment of the school, including the teacher and the friends, to be skeptics and approach all information with healthy dose of skepticism. And before accepting any news as true, they should verify it through multiple reliable sources. Like we have to do it before we accept the information.
Right.
And the third one is promoting responsible sharing. So it's really important to foster a culture where students feel responsible for the information that they share. And they should really understand the potential consequences of spreading false information and be motivated to share only what they have verified as true. So we actually need to be responsible to our information. And the fourth one is utilizing fact-checking tools. Do you have tried it, like the tools?
Yes, I often using it.
That's really good. So providing students with access to fact-checking tools and teaching them how to use these resources can help them quickly, or help you guys to quickly and accurately verify information before they really share it. So by taking these steps, like the 4 steps that I just said before, we can help create a more informed and discerning student body, reducing the likelihood of rumors and hoaxes taking hold in our community. And together, we teachers and you as a student, we can ensure that the events of this week that happened in our school are not repeated again.
All right. Thank you so much for the insight.
Yeah, sure.
Miss
It's
Rani.
really a
I
pleasure.
really hope that this insight also can get along with the student out there. So we
so.
are not what is it? We are not like getting a
Repetitive.
false,
Yeah.
getting false information and many other things.
Yeah,
Okay.
I hope so.
Thank you for the captivating information and knowledge,
Yeah.
Miss Rani.
My pleasure.
We are really delighted to have you here today.
Thank you.
And as we conclude, let's pledge to remain vigilant against the allure of sensationalism and misinformation, and instead commit to upholding the value of truth, transparency, and empathy in all interactions, both online and offline.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you for tuning in to the Brightwood High News. This is Rana, signing off.